back to the 15-yard line. That's where he had to get for the first down. They'll run for it. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's dragged down to... Oh, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the first down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security, it still has to be at a premium, though, David.
Yo,
Five points
dude.
of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps,
Yeah, I'm in the
chest.
house now, bro.
Moving
I mean,
forward
we
in
can
this
try to
game,
figure out.
got to do a better job because this defense, they're going to be trying to
Man,
rip the
this
ball
game
free.
fucking tripping. Yeah, you win the
Texas
challenge the
A&M ready
last
to
one,
go
but you
with
would have
another
covered
first
it.
down. He wants to change this route. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into
Lord,
brain
this
lock and
game.
lost track
I'm
of the play
trying,
clock.
bro.
Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
That's me. I took a bad angle. He's supposed to cut that off.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Under fire. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They be coming on that 4-4 defense. He's stacking the box.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to
They
the
gotta play real
25-yard
good
line.
on that alignment. Okay. Makes sense. Just starting to come out of it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The snap sets up the throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Yeah. Like the line used to not get that low stage. Now we're getting that stage.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play
Yeah, he
because he
fucked
knew
that
he might
quarterback
not
up
actually
again.
get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still
that was
swat
good.
away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
They'll give it to the back.
I'm
This
not
time
breaking
he
no
doesn't
tackles
get
today.
loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Texas A&M going quickly. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Lets it fly.
Ooh, you got that dude. That's tight. You
Hey,
know
some
got that
defensive
dude. I
backs just
tried
have a way
to.
of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
I like my
Texas
quarterback.
Tech
I
ready
should
to
have
send
threw
the
the
offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Picked off, a turnover in their own end.
That's how you use a lurk, my boy. I gotta get you back.
What a play, not only the interception, but the great return for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys.
Gotta
as
get
they
you right
push out
back,
the
dude.
lead
That's
in
a great
week
lurk
6.
on you. Take
And
the
the extra
10
point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oregon is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this bout?
Yeah, but I needed a press start. I gotta get this guy out the game. I'm telling you, bro, go look at your backup freshman quarterback. I don't know why you, I don't know what you got going on, man. I bet some niggas, I don't know, this wearing too.
They're trailing by 14 to Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Ripping through the defense. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
The ball stayed in bounds while you went out of bounds.
Forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. He'll be
That's crazy,
stopped,
bro.
but
There's a
not
no
before
safety there in
getting
that
the
freedom.
football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
That's how they can't even sit there. I bet.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3. Oh, he's got some space. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks
Yeah,
who
that's
make
going to
good
go.
decisions.
Yeah,
And on a
going
second and
to
short
go.
play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it.
Oh,
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab on the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Quick release on the RPO. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
We know he gonna fumble.
He stopped just a chain link or two
We know he
away
gonna
from the
fumble.
first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Absolutely center cut.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive,
Yeah,
but
that's a
man,
good
right
job.
down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
A lot of both these quarterbacks, he's selling.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a
Man,
big
that
gainer in
quarterback's so
the pass
bad.
game.
If you'd have
You
made
get a
him,
chunk
that's a
of yards
touch.
like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
A lot.
And the defender just way too handsy on
Too
that
much.
last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
It's too much contact. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I don't never seen that shit
As
nobody
a
else
defense,
do,
you
but
hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10.
I just thought the play clock always does some shit. What the fuck?
Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to beat
Dude,
the
when the fuck you
DD.
turn into a corner?
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball
Yeah,
was
this
right on the
damn
money.
boy.
You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point.
I love how
Finally,
you
the
turn into
defense is
a
able to
DB,
make a
man.
play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that
Man,
receiver
I
is
don't
going
know
to be
what you
thinking
doing
twice
with your
about running
strategy,
that
with
route
your
again.
safety always find a way to make it back up top. But I'm about to love that shit.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, a lot of touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense
you
is
blitz-
so good.
You
Man, they
blitz
can hurt
that down
you
and just
in
one
so many
man.
different
So one
ways,
spread.
and they do it
That's
so
when you can beat
quick, so
anybody in the
explosive.
backfield.
They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We've got a timeout from the kicking team. Kickoff unit has
Don't get
been
it
busy as
twisted.
they
You
have
see my
built
boy
a
like
big
Dante
lead. They're
Culpepper. He
trying
got
to
the
hold on.
arm. He just the accuracy and he can't run like that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Look at the blitz of him, man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got
Who
his
is
man on the
he?
right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
That's a great sign for this offense, man. Everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line.
That man looking like he looking like he about to go for a hat trick this game.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly.
was
This
terrible.
offense has had their way, and
They
not only
took
have they
it the
had their way,
craziest
now they
way.
finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he's going to bring this one out. That is not what he had in mind on that return. As he goes out of bounds, it leaves the offense with terrible field position at the 8. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Time dwindling away running from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's loose. Open field.
He really a dog.
Really a dog like that. Return for a touchdown to end the half. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Good. Oh, my ball I had too, dude. This better get
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Quickly out to the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Aggies are in the hurry-up.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself,
Lofts one deep down the right side.
Oh, my. Bro, where is this safety coming from, yo?
Bringing it back.
No way, bro. Where's this safe? This man is by himself, and I'm letting his ball go.
Oh. The field position with the return.
and talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play, and in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Oh my God, he's gonna let him run back.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Got his man downfield.
Are they serious?
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure.
No, dumbass, I got it.
It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
This is a situation here in the third quarter where this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now.
Knock his freaking head off.
That's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Oh, makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete.
I should have known he was going to go to him, man. That's just crazy. I should have known he was going to go to him.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Release to the back. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
They don't react at all, bro. The play recognition is terrible, bro.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down.
It's even a good league don't react on that, man.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Texas A&M going up tempo. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
I bench that boy.
Managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. This time on target. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Runs the read option, keeps it to the left. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find it.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fitted in the window for the score.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Texas A&M going quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they
I
stop
thought they
him
were
at the
doing that, dude.
31-yard line.
I just want to stay. I took him out.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the left.
Hitting,
Not
dude.
much running room there thanks to this
On my
senior
mama, he
defender.
hitting, bro.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check
Yeah,
him
we
out.
have him, bro.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll get rid of it. Working on the
Well,
right.
my old man was in my way.
Just keep moving. They make the stop, but
I would've went and
barely,
picked
they
the
might
fuck-
need to
boy.
regroup as we have come to the
Boy,
end of the
dude,
third
you gotta be
quarter.
careful, boy.
Texas
Pick the
A&M
fuck
has the
out of
lead
that.
at
Let's
the
go,
end
let's
of the
go.
quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
You said what? Yeah,
They
yeah.
go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one.
Green 25.
To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Fire.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his
Who the
big
hell is
tight end.
that?
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab and took
I
it
didn't
on
even get
in for
him
the
the ball.
score.
Motherfucker.
Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to
No
find some
punt
plays
return.
that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work.
You put the game
They
away.
missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football.
Yeah,
You
dude, this
drop back,
quarterback
it's a
93
scramble. The
speed, dog.
quarterback
I don't
pulls
even
it
know,
down,
dog.
makes the play.
Sorry,
Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Rush is on him. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right.
Nah, you're
It's
sick.
picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Bro, what?
I know you're a little bit
I
of a
swear to
veteran, so you
God.
probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out.
They coming out of nowhere, bro. This shit crazy. I don't know what's on you running, but ain't no deep
Actually, you know what?
passes on
I know
my
you're not gonna
mama.
win, but it
What
doesn't
the
matter.
fuck?
Keep fighting to the very end.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Behind the chains now on second and long.
42 Spider.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Texas
One of the
A&M
best
offense
corners
goes
in the
back to
league.
work.
I just told you.
Their defense
Why you just
came
try
up
that
with a
boy
big
like
stop
that?
now to see if they can turn it into points. On the run, fires downfield. It's in.
You trying to give my man a hat trick, but you not going.
Almost intercepted.
Man, if he doesn't drop it, there's 2 picks and 2 consecutive drives. He was in a great position to make another play, just couldn't secure the catch.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. That's caught, it's Young. Inside the 15. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
You might just think that dude's a power back, but what a great job coming out of the backfield, become a wide receiver, and then guess what? When he gets in the open field, that's not a lot of fun to try to...
Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
My man needed
They
that hat
build
trick.
this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Pure domination.
Them deep
all game
passes,
long
though,
for this
I don't
offense.
know,
Whether they've
Buddy
been
did.
running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
Shoots it to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Running into the open space. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Texas A&M going up tempo. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got...
There he goes. 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain.
They baby dancing, dude.
Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why
The
they're
baby
ranked
over here
so
dancing.
high.
She happy I
The
scored.
unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
I said that when I was playing team, he just started laughing.
25-yard line.
Man. Get it back in the game.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. He might want another play.
Ready. On set.
Off play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On the run, deep down the right side.
He supposed to stay on his feet. He's not a dog.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Double right. Double right.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Deep shot for the end zone. He's going for the goal line. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nah, that was
Texas A&M will
number 0 really your
1st and
problem,
goal.
bro. That was
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Backs looking for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone.
Nah, he just broke some records today. I think he got like 6 tutties or 5 tutties.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all
Okay,
game
couple
long,
now.
who's been on the
Couple.
field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their
Son,
foot
this
on the
game
pedal
was
here in the 4th quarter.
The Fugazi shit in this game, they really push you the fuck off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Defensive press coverage. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And this is just one of those
Really,
days,
one of the
man,
best
where
corners
everything's
you've ever
going
seen,
right.
bro.
Like,
I'm
they just
telling you,
haven't
bro.
been in a rhythm.
Some
They
of them, I
haven't-
got some of
they
the
haven't
best
got it
DBs
going
in
and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
This offense has a little
Man,
fresh
that
set of
weak ass
downs
stop,
at the
bro. He just
23.
ran. I man it up right
It's
now.
really
I
hard when
man
you
it
get
up
in those
right now.
predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Shut down the corner.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today
They
when
go
you
ready
know
to
you got to
try
go
to
get the
hit.
quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have
Hey, look
to
at that,
throw the
about to run
football.
right with him.
Only chance they have to get back in,
Stop
I'm playing the
throwing
pass
away.
every
That
time,
shit.
pinning my ears back, and
Yeah,
going to get the
which one is
quarterback.
running? That's the crazy shit.
Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Wade.
No.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Fires to the wideout.
Why are you playing with shutdown corners, bro? That's not even smart. Look how he just sat on that
And I
fucking route.
absolutely love what this this defense
That
is
was a
doing, man.
snap.
You know exactly what time
Look
it
at
is.
that.
You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete, the long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Going for it all. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Line getting set on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat.
He deserved this. He deserved this, but he's not going to get it. He deserved it, but he's not going to get it.
Still on his feet. And a big return after
He
the
worked
INT
hard.
sets up the offense for
He's
this
going to get player of the
possession.
game.
Never say die attitude, and I
Never
love
seen a
that,
player get
especially these young
player of the
players, 'cause
game
they're
on a
out there
losing team.
competing. And I
Crazy.
know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Yeah.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down.
I know.
Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the
They
connection. It's
stop, bro. I don't think it's the
incomplete.
quarterback, bro.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth
It's
quarter,
all
you're
right.
trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Unloads to the wideout. It's
I
incomplete.
think they
I tell you, this
stopped, bro.
sophomore quarterback's
I don't
lucky to
know,
get
bro.
that one back.
At this
I
point in the
don't
game, in
know,
the
bro.
fourth quarter,
Knock
it's
out.
going to be tough for this offense to get
Pass
some
these
completions
niggas.
here because now,
Pass these
trailing by this
niggas.
much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Bringing the heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big
Hey,
hit.
dude.
You get pressure on the quarterback.
I do. I hope you have a great day, bro. This nigga is.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Fires on the move. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit zero.
Yeah, that's crazy. GG's, dude. go. Yeah, man. I'm looking for